Oh, welcome back. I'm gonna fucking kill myself because I just recorded this and then I realized I had something playing in the background. So now I have to redo it. So let me try to get through this quick. But damn, today was a fucking roller coaster. I think I took like 15 trades or something. I was hammering trades. We were just so slow and grindy, but it's not like we were chopping. So I was just trying to get trades. But yeah, I was so bearish coming into the day. I just felt like we had all these lows. We had like the 8:30 low. We had the London low. We had all like these stack lows from yesterday and the 1 hour gap. And after our push up, I still wouldn't be surprised if we rebalance a little bit lower. Like I was just bearish all day, for majority of the day. So it's like that. I come into market with a bearish sentiment here, and I see this off by open. Like we've been having these swing up reversals lately. I don't know why I just didn't take it today. Because I knew the 15-minute EMA was down here in the VWAP and the hourly EMA that we're gonna have to push through, and I don't know why, but I could have just entered and grabbed like 20 points right off of open or 30 points right off of open and gave myself a 200 or 400 or $600 head start. But I don't know, for some reason I just didn't think about it. And then, I was thinking about it, but I didn't take it. Then I tried this first short here, got stopped out because I was like, maybe we'll just continue lower because we're making a little flag and go. I got cooked, and then I sit there. And then once we broke this low, I was like, okay, I don't think we're going to get a big retracement here. I think we might just keep selling off. Maybe it was a little preemptive. But yeah, then I just kept trying to short this whole fucking move down. I tried to short here, didn't feel like going, got out. This was I accidentally entered. I didn't want to, so I just closed as soon as I got in. I like shorted and then just closed. I made like fucking 2 points or something. Then I shorted here. This is the problem. I'm like, okay, we already feel kind of choppy in this stuff. I was down like $400, I think, at this point, or $350 or something. And I'm like, okay, should I short or like? I know I want to hold my winners longer, but it's also like, what am I gonna hold for 50 points? Like that's where my stop or my take profit was like 50 points. But I'm like, we're not even that big of a range. Like, do I think I'm gonna catch the whole thing? So realistically, I probably should have closed here or been like more willing to close. But I ended up just realizing that halfway, and I caught like 12 points on this or something like that on that short. But I was like, oh, we might just snap back up again. And then I shorted this. So at this point, I was like, maybe $100 down or something like that, or $200 down or something. And this was the fuck up of the day. I shorted here, and then this candle opened. We pushed like all the way down here, and then pushed back up. And I just had my break even a little too close because again, I'm afraid it's gonna snap back into the range because we're chopping. And a little bit of unlucky, a little bit of my fault for putting the break even there and not at the actual break even, but I always do a little bit, but I gave it a lot more, and it literally like hit me to the tick and then fucking came back. So a little bit of unluck, a little bit of my fault, and then yeah, continued to short. Tried to short here, got stopped out there. Tried to short here, that was a bad one, got stopped out there, or like not a bad trade, but just got cooked on it. That was like my biggest loser of the day, I think. And then shorted here, got out here at like there was some low or something, and then we started chopping here, and immediately I was like, man, I feel like we're exhausted from this move. We're slowly grinding down, like we're not falling through the floor. It's just not happening. We're not going to these targets. And then like we put in this here, and then just like wicked up, and I was like, immediately I'm like, man, I gotta start looking for long, because even if you look at like the 5 minute and 15, it's like we took out like this now low or whatever, and then like this. I mean, this just looks so exhausted that we want to like fucking maybe pull back up to the 5 minute EMA, which was my idea. So I started trying to long here. So bias was great all day of like what I wanted to see. Tried to long here, didn't get it. Longed again, grabbed it at the 5 minute EMA, and then we end up continue ripping up. But like you don't know that's gonna happen. I mean, obviously it's like, oh, of course now we rip up to the 15 minute EMA and back to the 1 hour and stuff like that. But I don't know that's gonna fucking happen. After all, like especially after you sit through all this grind, you just kind of expect like low moves, and that's kind of the same thing that happened here at the end. So I was basically break even or up like a tiny bit here, maybe like $20 or $50 or $100 or whatever. Maybe not even. I think I was red in one account and like green like $15-$20 in the others. And then we just looked like we wanted to go long. ES ended up looking so bullish. Nvidia was pumping, and then we had like on like the hourly, the EMA we were bouncing off of, the 15 minute EMA we were kind of bouncing off of, the 5 minute EMA we were bouncing off of, and the VWAP was there. Like it's just, I'm like, okay, everything's looking like we want to go long, and then so I tried it, didn't get it. Um, Tried it, didn't get it. Tried it on what looked like a good push, and then yeah, I ended up getting out here, and then hindsight 2020, it rips up. But again, it's like how do I determine that we're not just gonna take out this high, maybe take out this high, and then push back down? I'm like, so yeah, maybe it's like, oh, like it was more already kind of choppy ish, so looking for a good push, but I don't know what's gonna happen. So I just grabbed my points. I'm up on the day, $250. Hopefully I pass tomorrow. But man, it was a fucking roller coaster of a day. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot of trades, but the good thing is I stay pretty level headed. Like I'm not getting. I feel like the more trades people take, and like the more losers they take, they get like discouraged and they get like they start going on tilt and they start getting like caveman brain, like panicky or whatever. But I really like. I know I'm pretty good at discipline. Like I'm not taking trades that I shouldn't take. I don't get it. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm fucking up in a trade. This is a bad idea. Like I'm pretty level headed. I'm like, okay, this is what I want to see. It's happening. I'm giving it some room, but not much. I'm cutting it. If I take a loser, I'm not fucking too discouraged. I'm just like, all right, loser. Let's just gotta try to keep trading and see what happens. And yeah, that's a lot of trades. And yeah, a couple unfortunate things, a couple things I can prevent. I'm just trying to get better at like more scalping. So, I mean, if I can, Jesus Christ, it's a fucking pump. But if I can, like, I'm okay taking Jesus. Oh my God, Amazon's at 230. Jesus, maybe I should roll it. Holy shit, we're pumping. Like, I don't. How am I supposed to know this is gonna happen after all this? It's just so hard to. You don't. But, yeah, if I can just identify the chop days, and if I take like a trade or two and then lose, just call it like a couple $100, then I'll be fine. Because it's like I took a lot of trades today, but we weren't really chopping. It's just we were slow, so I'm okay taking a bunch of trades. So it's like if I can have like decently often winning days, and then because I can claw myself back a decent amount of time, and then it's like on the day I just have to know what days to not claw myself back on, and just take the deal with the $400 or $500 loser and not double it and go to 1,000 to taking bad trades and bad price action, which I did on like Monday or Tuesday or something this week, where I think it may be Monday, where I just took bad trades because it was just like in the range and chopping, and I like just didn't discern that it was. But yeah, I don't know, just trying to get better, improve. I think it's going well, but that's all I really got. Take care.